Ting lahat, medyo may halong kaba at hindi ko alam kung ano yung feeling ko but to see those people dito sa tabi ko, medyo nagugulat ako at nandun pa sa harap yung ibang department heads. Actually, there are those that I really did not expect this morning. Simply because alam ko wala sila, pero andyan pala. So, it's really something na kung alam nyo lang talagang I'm really so happy and pleased. And that will even give me more inspiration na lalo namin ayusin ang Colegio de Muntinlupa. Anyway, isang magandang umaga po sa ating lahat, sa ating minamahal na mayor. Thank you. Ang alam ko po, nasa Iloilo siya ngayon. Nagulat ako pagising ko ngayong umaga, nandun doon sa opisina ko na. And then, siyempre, nandito din ang ating minamahal na congressman. Wala sigurong, hindi naman yata na-attend si Sir sa kwarto. Parang mas gusto niya dito sa atin. Ako, thank you po, congressman. Nakakatawa ay nararamdaman ng mga tao sa akin, ng mga staff ko, how happy I am. Medyo speechless ako kaninang umaga, I don't know where to go. Lalo pa po na may dumating pa tayong isa pa uling guest na hindi ko rin po ine-expect. Ang Regional Director po ng Commission on Higher Education sa NCR. Nandito po si Ma'am Julieta Paras. In fact, ma'am, matagal ko na po kayong gustong ma-meet. Since the day na nag-assume kayo as the Regional Director for TED. Tapos bigla nandyan siya ngayong umaga paglabas ko, sabi ng mga guard, nandyan po ang Regional Director nandyan. Di ba, it's something na medyo... And of course, nandito pa yung isang Regional Director na sabi ko, anak ko yan. Iniwan ko yan sa DOST NCR. How many years na ba yun, Roms? I left DOST NCR in 2016. Tapos nandito na siya ngayon, 8 years ago. So, Regional Director, Engineer Romelen Stresvalles. Although I'm still expecting the head of DepEd Muntinlupa kasi nag-confirm siya, si Ma'am Violeta Gonzales. Pero nakita ko rin yung ibang DepEd officials today. Nakita ko si J-Boy. J-Boy, nandito ka, no? And I hope the other principals, they're all here, no? And sino pa ba? I'm expecting our friends from De La Salle, mga co-organizers natin yan. And anyway, I'd like really to acknowledge my friends from the group of the science journalists. They're here. Medyo naano din ako na nandiyan sila. Sabi nga nila, matagal na rin nila akong hindi nakikita. Marami sila, they will be joining us sa press con. So, and then yung mga paborito kong department head. Nakita ko silang lahat dyan. Si Annalie, si Dr. Jessie. Lagi kami nakikita ni Attorney Jessie, Huwag mo sabihin ko saan. And of course, I know the others are coming, medyo maaga pa lang, but I'm expecting them. Alam ko lagi yan sila nagpupunta dito. Meron ba akong hindi na nag-greet? Of course, our robotics builders, andun pa sa taas yung iba. Ayaw nilang iwan yung kanilang robots. Ako naman, naiintindihan ko yon. So, makikita din natin sila if we move around. Medyo nagkaroon lang ng late ang pagdadala ng exhibit. No? The others, they really prepared that they will be here. So, ngayon nila dinala. Kasi last year, day before, naglalagay na sila Pero ngayon, bit-bit nila yon. I know they're listening to me. So, ngayon nila isineset up dun sa taas. And I know they're still there. I also would like to acknowledge the members of the CDM Working Committee for this 2024 Robotics Fair. The chair is Engineer Peter Vasquez. Our co-chair is Engineer Luilito Perulino. Also would like to acknowledge some members of our PWG. Nandito sila lahat. And we're still waiting for the Koreans. We expect many Korean visitors. They really promise to grace the occasion, put up their own exhibits, and conduct the different workshops, especially on aerial robots, the drones. So, gusto ko rin makita eh. So, I think in day 2, we have many workshops. So, yung mga hindi pa naka-register, they can still join the workshop for the second day. Well, I really would like to begin by saying thank you for joining us this activity. This activity really inspired our young generation to show their creativity and the love for science. Others would say that this kind of gathering is a celebration of human ingenuity and the show of the potential of technology. Yun yung pananaw ng talagang nakaka-appreciate sa field ng science and technology. Their experience in joining activities similar to this will have an impact on their analytical skills and will enable them to quickly evaluate and find solutions to problems that they will encounter in the future. Ako personally, I believe that we really need to engage and expose our young minds for this kind of activity in order really to be ready for the issues and challenges of the fast-changing ecosystem that we have right now. Kahit na anong areas pa yan. Well, what is just the beginning, this will really expose them to game skills which are engineering-based. And this will make them to be more responsive to things like the cyber physical system, the space mission, the massive automation. Yun yung ano yun eh, yun yung tinutumbok natin, hindi yung robots lang na mga humanoids na makikita nyo. And even how to respond to the growth of the circular economy, and even with that of the intelligent manufacturing, the smart factory, and many more. And with that, they'll be more interested in taking up science and engineering courses. Yun yung isang rubrics na ginagamit ko. I was sharing this to Angelo Palmones yesterday during our interview with the DCRH group. Sabi niya, "Ma'am, how did you really know that you're doing well?" I said, you know, before we have only 125 students, but now we have it's more or less 2,600. This is really something, no? And sana mas marami pa talaga yung mag-take up ng field ng science and engineering programs. Yun yung nakita ko that can really help us. Well, on hindsight, to this young generation, the interest on robotics technology and to see them gather as a team in groups of 5 or 10 is really a good sight for me. I believe it's more than building robots or making robots together, but I can see sharing of knowledge, expertise, camaraderie, teamwork, unity, and learning from each other. That's how I look at it. Makikita rin nyo sila kasi most of the entries ay efforts ng isang team. It's not only one individual. Despite having this kind of fun, this is really in reality, this is really a technology-driven world, opening endless opportunities that will harness problem-solving and creativity skills, especially to the young minds. I also did try to explain bakit robotics. Sabi ko, this is just parang a prelude. Kasi why? If you have the technology and you have a very creative mind, you're coming up with innovation. And if we have innovation, there is progress, there is development. I was sharing kay Mayor kanina, kaya po yung aming curriculum, tinitingnan din namin. So instead of the ordinary entrepreneurship program, we're doing it parang technopreneurship. Because in the end, if we can teach them about the economic significance of every project that they will be doing, makakatulong yun sa economy. Diba? That's how I look at it. And bigyan ko lang kayo ng isa example. Meron kaming thesis student last year. Yung thesis niya is about the use of sound waves. With the use of sound waves, you can extinguish fire. So, andun yun eh. So, if you can vary the frequency, makikita mo. So, instead of using chemicals, using sound waves, pwede. And with value proposition, pwede ka magawa ng isang gadget or device that could really help to extinguish fire. Parang, nakita ko yun doon sa isang estudyante na nag-graduate. And ako, I dream of more gadgets na ma-develop ng mga bata. Actually, I dream of having one room na puro mga gadgets na ginawa ng mga estudyante ng CDM. And eventually, with the technology business incubator that we dream to have at CDM, then we can have a pool, really, of technopreneurs. Yung kasing I met Engineer Dado Banataw during the SINEX Unlock. Ang yaman-yaman na niya. Nandun siya ngayon sa Silicon Valley. Siya yung nakadevelop ng CMOS. So, kung nandun kayo sa field na yon, you would know what is CMOS. Medyo something na halos lahat ng gadgets meron noon. Ang nakadevelop is a Filipino engineer. And I met him last July. So if we can have more of Dado Banataw in the Philippines or even in Muntinlupa, di ba ang ganda? So we need really to prepare our young generation for this. Nasa Silicon Valley siya. Hindi lang siya mayaman. I'd like to think na talagang mayaman na siya. Well, over the years, we have an increasing number of agencies who are supporting us, like the professional organizations, the Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, the Institute of Electronics, Computers, and Electrical Engineers, the Mechatronics and Robotics Society of the Philippines. Tumutulong sila sa amin. We also have those from the private sector or the industry sector. The Aerobotica, nandito sila ngayon, nag-exhibit. So if you have question, you can approach them. The Probot Incorporated, the High-Tech Power, and the A-Cube Technologies, they're with us. I'd like to think na nag-start na sila na mag-exhibit. And many more na hindi ko pa na-mention. I'm hoping that they will really come. For this year, we expect the following activities to happen here at Colegio de Muntinlupa. Para may idea lang kayo. After the opening ceremony, we'll have the ribbon cutting for the exhibits. And immediately, we will launch the CDM Microelectronics Research and Development Center, or I just call it just a laboratory, but it is something that really can help the semicon industry. And we invited few members of the semicon industry based in Muntinlupa. Hopefully, we can have a good partnership or collaboration. So we will know exactly what they need. So we can produce students who are really responsive to the needs of the semicon industry. And then we'll have the press con. We'll be meeting our science journalists or the media from science group. And there will be the competing and non-competing exhibits. For those of you who are interested to see the facilities of CDM, we can arrange a short tour for you. Naka-standby yung ibang estudyante. You can just approach them, the Office of the Student Affairs. We have series of seminars for our faculty members. And also we have the 3D printing competition. Medyo maganda rin yon. And of course, sa second day, we have the research colloquium. We have the robotics workshop. We have the science quest. Yung science quest, maganda rin yan. So if you can at least, kung hindi man kayo yung participants, you can witness and observe. And merong isang activity na medyo well attended. This is the cosplay competition. So yun po, maganda yon. That's for the final day. Ako sa experience ko, yung cosplay talagang napakaraming nagpa-participate. Kung hindi man sila participants, maraming nanonood. Maganda siya. Well, we find really these activities generating an environment filled with positive energy, creating a support system with people having the same field of interest. And based on my observation with this robotics, I can see that it's not really like having competition, but rather having fun and friendship and getting more knowledge. And more than this, we can see character building. Ako, mas interested din ako dun sa character building, how these students behave and develop